further down the river from the Bird Point site, and I feel all kinds of rock in here. Haven't looked to see, haven't took test screens or nothing, but I pried this up. Look how nice this abrading stain is. That's where something's been inside. Now look here on the edges too. I didn't see nothing really. Yeah, right there's a couple, and another one on this. That's nice. It's very unique. They've been sharpening an all tip or something there. Yeah, see that groove in there? It was done by an ancient man sharpening something. And you can see them right there on the edge, almost like tally marks too. See them there? That one has two separate grooves in it where they've, and there's a little line here on the other side where they've done something. This is like a piece of sandpaper, kind of cool. Yeah, it must be stone tool day. See right there? I popped this rock out of that bank with my shovel, just like the edge of it. Thought maybe it's a silk, but it's like a mano. Look at it. It's all polished on this side. It's just been held like that and used to grind something. That's a nice one. You can see how it's turned up on this end to where that's been pushed. It's real polished up there. That's nice. I found an Adena point right in here, just probably woodland. It's even kind of dished out right there, see it? That's nice. And you see this dried out and lightened up. It's got a pretty color to it. But this is just a river cobble that's been used like this as a grinder. And it's all smooth. You tell exactly what it is, a mano. That's kind of cool. I thought I'd just show you. I don't show a lot of stuff like that. That's a pretty common thing. See that you can see the base clay on some places. It's washed off. See, that's what I'm feeling for. See it underwater, and see how there's a little divot in there, and see how with this hollow handle on this shovel you'd be in the clay, then you'd hit the divot. And that's where the points would be on the base clay, down in something like that. So that's what I'm looking for underwater when I'm sifting on places. See it here? And this is on a slant. When you get right to here, it goes to a flat, like on a flat on the side of a mountain, and it gradually steps down. And on that first flat is where a lot of stuff's accumulated in the little pockets on the base clay. You got me? Understand me? You should. Dirt. Got a little pebble of hematite with just one end faceted straight off with multiple facets on it. That's nice. It's a nice one. See, that's just a little pebble of hematite. See it? That's the natural surface. Now look, right there's the facet. Real nice facet on it, just rubbed in half. You can see even the use marks on it there from rubbing it in the sandstone. Look, held right like that thousands of years ago to get that red ochre paste. That's nuts. I find so many of these. See, here's just one little frame. I added that piece to it, but I just have frames full of hematite artifacts. I find a piece every time I go. Something rubbed or a little weight or something. Tight. That's pottery even. See, there's pottery and flint shards. All of this is pottery in one flake of flint. An ancient shell. Should be something here. Yeah, there's two good ones. 1,000-year-old mussel shells. Look how thick they are. They're just in a heap in the bank and washing out. And because they're in a heap, the calcium keeps them all, and the bone too, which is awesome. I might find something made of bone. Yeah, they're all broke today. Look at this. It's got brown and blue and gray. Tip's gone. It's a little Madison. Little true bow and arrow, and look, some of them on this site have notches. See it right there? Slate notch on one side for hafting. That's kind of a junkier one. Some of them are real nice and serrated. You see kind of the serrations. Well, folks, the first Amos points I found here were come out of the bank about 15 yards to the right, and the current was coming through here, and there's a debris trail around a fire pit, and it blew all these artifacts down the beach. It's like kind of like the Etosha, the shipwreck, the debris trail. And I've been sifting in here. You see the base clay here. I'm trying to get the pockets. See the pockets in here? I'll show you some of them. I have some of it on film when I was in here the other day. I missed one. I got an Amos laying out with a hanging barb. Wow, folks. Looky there. There is a little beauty. Idle Dart Amos. Look at the hanging barb. Wow, that's nice. It's a little Amos. That's beautiful. Look at the serrations and that delicate barb. What a beauty, folks. Made of a little river cobble chert. Might even be Brush Creek. Some of it looks like that. That's a smoker. All right. Well, I'm home. Here's this point. Look at the serrations on that delicate barb. Sharpened down a little, but that's a classic Amos base, and a lot of them have one longer barb, exaggerated barb on one side. This has had a few resharpenings, but that is a beautiful point. I'll show you some of the other ones from the washout here next. I'll put this in the frame with them. Well, these four, this real nice one, the nice one above it, well, they're all nice. All come out right in the debris trail around one fire pit I was talking about, plus the drill, right, the Amos drill right there, and that real nice piece of hematite there. Some nice stuff coming out of there. It's slow going, there's not much, but there's probably more of these laying there someplace, and I'll keep going back. That's 4 good ones just in the past 2 weeks. Nice Amos points, folks. I'm pleased. That completed that frame. It looks wonderful. That's a nice one. See all this stuff, all these artifacts. There's tons of broken points in there I cut from the things. And see, I take all the flakes, every artifact, every flake's an artifact, so that when I'm back there sifting and I'm not finding flakes, I know I've sifted it all. It'll get to the point on them places that I won't even be able to find a flake of flint in my screen. I take it all, and then I'll move on. See, there's a base of something there that would have been nice. There's like a big knife, just all kinds of stuff. Look at this, all the stuff. There's a broken Madison. I don't know if that'll make the video or not. Kind of a crude one. Look at this tip. That would have been big. Look at that, not bad. It looks like black canal, but it's snapped. Just tons of breaks. There's ancient bone and pottery. It's a lot of stuff for a few trips. Look in here. Somebody was you under the covers? Look in here, folks. Who's this little boy? Get up here. Here, folks. Somebody was in the box. I've been gone all day. Half the day, anyway. And there's my bud. We're going to go out, but he's going to have some treats first, I think. Some blueberries. Well, another pretty good day. First spot I went, it was all broken points. That whole tray I showed you, just pottery, broken at tips and bases and midsections. But at least I got a nice Amos there on the second spot. And I sifted some stuff after that on that place, so there'll be more coming. Thanks for watching, and here's the good boy. Look here. Look at this, folks. Star of the show right here. See you on the next one.